Many wars have happened one after another, with each laying down a foundation for the next one. This is best exemplified by World War I, which led to World War II, which led to the Cold War. All of these wars set up a climate for another war, even though the climate was actually supposed to create peace.
Now we're going to talk about the Russo-Japanese War that started World War I. The Russo-Japanese Wars was from 1904 to 1905. Japan beat Russia, and this was a humiliation for Russia.
Russian Foreign Minister Sazonov said that Russia, quote, could not remain a passive spectator. If Russia failed her historic mission, she would take second place among the powers.
Russia then saw an opportunity to regain its former glory by helping its neighbor in the war. Because Russia joined the war, all the allies Russia had made the secluded war into a world war. At the end of World War I, the Treaty of Versailles was
signed by the so-called Big Three. The Big Three included David Lloyd George, who was the Prime Minister of Britain, and US President Woodrow Wilson. And then, of course, there's some French guy we're not going to talk about because, you know, I'm too lazy to. And all in all, these leaders made a foolish mistake by trying to make Germany pay for the cost of the war, which it wasn't exactly Germany's fault at all. I blame it on the Mongols. History is written by the winners, and usually the winners make it very unfair for the losers.
The Allies got money, and Germany was taken off the list of superpowers. In addition, Germany was made poorer, leading to Germany's Great Depression. Germany therefore struggled to feed its citizens.
Late into the Depression, there was still little food. As a result, the people looked up to a new leader who was becoming into power. His name was Adolf Hitler. Hitler was becoming more and more of a popular political leader in Germany because he made promises to have Germany become another superpower again. As the visionary named Hitler became more and more popular, more and more people came to him. This then became the start of World War II.
Throughout World War II, the Soviet Union implemented communism while the rest of the Allies used capitalism. As the war ended, Germany ceased to exist and was owned by the USSR and the rest of the Allies, each on one side of Germany. All of the Allies sought to not only take over these unowned pieces of land, but also to make them adopt their own types of economy. This led to the Cold War, which was based on the struggle for countries to get these unowned pieces of land to adopt communism or capitalism.
I mean, you could easily argue that the Cold War was fought over different reasons, but this is the one that we believe in for now. Even though the Cold War ended 20 years ago, it still has connections to today's events. In the Cold War, the USSR, or Soviet Union, invaded Afghanistan to turn them into communists, basically. To contain the spread of communism to Afghanistan, the US gave weapons and bombs and planes to Afghanistan rebels who were rebelling against the Soviet Union. After the Cold War, these people formed the terrorist group Al-Qaeda, who were responsible for the 9/11 attacks. Basically, all wars are interconnected, no matter how distant they may be, from medieval times up until present day. All these wars are connected, and really, we are all fighting a one great war from the start of humankind to the end of it. Have a great week.